everyone. Hope you're doing well tonight. This will be a short tutorial for those who maybe need a tip or a little help with their top change. Very versatile move, certainly used good in conjunction with a good double lift and other card slides. It's a serious weapon. One of the best resources I know of for the top change is, of course, Mr. David Williamson. He is a master of it, and I picked up a few things from him and a few things from a friend of mine named Shannon Clark. You might know him, and just different things that I've kind of put together and just, made it work for me. Just some little tips here. Nothing earth-shattering, but hopefully this may help you with your top change. So basically, I got to make sure we got a good contrast card. Nope, that's not a good one. Let's see if we can get a good contrast card here. Good, okay. Let's do it that way. Perfect. So, again, when I'm talking to someone, I may turn the card over and say, is this your card? And just kind of gesture like this. My hands relax, and then I gesture again. And, of course, the card has changed. So, one more time. If this was their selected card, let's say their selected card was the king, you flip it over, look at it like this. I gesture outward, then my hands come in and relax. That's when I make the top change. Now, this hand moves, and I'm going to do some close-ups of this. This hand here, my right hand, stays stationary. The card is fed in like this. I'm going to do this a couple times so you can sort of see it sort of fed in like this. Again, this is done under misdirection by asking them a question, looking at them. Typically, I'll ask them, and again, I gesture. It's very hard to misdirect the camera. But we're going to change the 6 to the king. We'll just keep using these two here for just a second. So again, I would say, sir, do you remember your card? And they would say, oh, the 6 of clubs. That wasn't your card. And they might say, no, I thought that was your card. Gesture out. I thought that was your card. The hands relax. They come in. And you can see that I'll do this slow. You switch that card in on a gesture like this. So it's here, gesture, and the change is done. You may even reach out. And I love the way David Williamson used to do that. He would gesture with his hand like this, come back, do the change, and do a secondary gesture like so. And it would, of course, be changed like that. So we'll do some close-ups so you can kind of get a better idea of the action. Be right back. All right, now we're going to do some close-up shots of the top change. Of course, this is not a performing situation, so again, no misdirection here, but I'll give you the idea of how to misdirect and how to move your hands and things like that. So we're going to come down now and do some shots on the hands so you can see the action in real time. All right, guys, here we go. A couple of close-ups for the top change. Again, there's some misdirection and all that we cannot do because we're on camera and I don't have a spectator. But again, it's just this gesturing action here of this. The one hand moves, receives the card like this. So we've got a queen and an ace. Here's an example. I'm going to kind of do this exposed for you. So this would be, if you were looking from under the table itself. As this card comes over, it's kind of a timing thing. This one feeds in under here. As this one pulls away, feeds under and pulls away. It would be done this way. So you're here, you gesture, feeds in, and the card is changed. So David Williamson had a lot of great points about gesturing with this hand, gesturing with that hand, doing this sort of a out, in, but not like this. Of course, just natural gestures that are natural to you. How do you talk with your hands? I talk with my hands a lot, so it's natural for me to go, hold out your hand like that? Perfect. Let me have you put your card on your hand. And of course, you've switched the card out or you've changed it into their card. So again, it's just kind of this nice, soft, real, and you don't want a lot of that. Now, you want speed. You want to go quick. It is meant to be done quick. And, as this hand is moving is when you're going to do this push over. It's not going to be, and then come over here like that. That's patently obvious. So, again, it's in a gesture. You do this, and that was a bad one, but trying to go too quick here. So you could gesture out with this hand. As it comes back, you could do the switch. I'm slowing it way down here as you gesture with that hand again. There's a lot of ways to do it, but I think those are really good. And one of the good ways to practice, I got this tip from a friend of mine named Shannon Clark, is to put a book down. And you can put the card you're switching out in between the pages of a book. And so as you go in to grab that card from them, just kind of do the switch out like this in the pages of a book. So again, here's the ace of hearts. I would gesture out. I say, you remember your card? Oh, that's great. Do me a favor. Hold out your hand. That's perfect. And then you've switched out the card. So again, here, the hands turn over, they might gesture out, they might gesture this way. It's on that secondary action as the hands come back together for just a moment, and I did it slow there again, that you will do that switch out. So again, it's like this, boom, here. So we'll try to do it for you. Hold out the hand like that. As the hand comes back, the secondary gesture is made, and there it is. So again, like this. We'll just do it for you a bunch of times. Just real soft. Real soft. You're going to get some noise of the card scraping there because I'm trying to go a wee bit slow. We don't have any background noise here. So let's switch it up so we can see. So there is the 3 of hearts. We got a 2 of spades. That's a good change because it's a black card. So we'd be here, and I'd say 3 of hearts. Now that was your card, right? And I'd say no. I said, that wasn't your card? That's kind of funny to me because I thought that was your card. Well, maybe it was the 2 of spades. All right. And I don't know that you would do it that forward in the routine that you're doing, but that's one way to do it. One of the other things I want to tell you about that I'm pretty pleased with is, I don't even know if this has a name, but me and my friend Shannon sort of came up with it together because we were talking about top changes and stuff one day. And if you gesture out like this and come back and accidentally hit the card and it falls down, it's a great, you go, gosh, I'm so sorry. And when you say you're sorry, just switch it out. You go to pick it up and switch it out. So you'd be here, you'd say that was their card. Say, hold that back for me. That's perfect. Oh, my bad. I didn't mean to do that. Here, hold your hand out. And, of course, when they do, that's when you're going to do the switch like that. So, again, nice and soft hands. Keep that one hand still. The other one moves. Okay? And you can effectively get your top change done this way. And there it is again. So done in real time, I would say, hold that out for me. That's perfect. Do it like that. Bam. The change is done. Hope that helps, that you can start doing the top change. Have a great day. Well, thank you for watching that. Again, I'm not trying to claim that I'm a super expert on the top change. I think my top change is pretty good. You know, again, you got to have misdirection there. It's not something that you want people staring at your hands. You're doing this while you're talking to them, while you're gesturing, while you're asking them a question or something like that. That's the best way to do it. It needs to be a good slide, but it needs to be done under good misdirection. And you'll have a versatile weapon in your toolbox. Hope you guys have a good evening.